Vediamo, race highlights.
The Turkish Grand Prix, it's lights out and away we go. And they are crawling off the line, especially Max Verstappen. Hamilton, though, gets a really good start, passes 2 cars already. Stroll is in the lead, going into turn 1 ahead of his teammate, Sergio Perez. Hamilton on the inside of...
Ah, vedi, adesso la Ferrari si riconosce un botto, è rossissima. Cioè, ma che cazzo, guarda, questo si è già girato, ma manco mi sono accorta.
Cars already. Stroll is in the lead, going into turn 1 ahead of his teammate, Sergio Perez. Hamilton on the inside of Daniel Ricciardo as Esteban Ocon crucially vouched.
Ma è così scivoloso? Tacchino sul ghiaccio, esatto. È così scivoloso. Ma quanti gradi c'erano? Piove, certo, ma deve essere anche tipo ghiacciato, no?
Bottas spin out and away onto the runoff area at turn 1. That is a horrendous start for Bottas. Not what he would have wanted. Sebastian Vettel already ahead of Max Verstappen and Alex Albon in the thick of it as well. So Stroll leads Perez, and there going wide is Lewis Hamilton. I was going to say Stroll leads Perez, leads Hamilton, but no, leads Sebastian Vettel. What a start from him from 11th on the grid. Now Alex Albon is overtaking Lewis Hamilton as well. And Max Verstappen, I should say, is overtaking Lewis Hamilton as well. Here comes Alex Albon. He might fancy a run at the Mercedes going into the next corner because he's got hotter tyres. Hamilton's been off the track. Down the inside goes Alex Albon. Does he take the place? Hamilton will try and fight it if he can, but he just hasn't got the grip to do so. He's skating around on thin ice at the moment.
Calcola che oltre alla pioggia più vanno lenti, meno trazione hanno, perché c'è meno carico aerodinamico. Appena dei gas ti giri per forza, certo. Ciao Threefold. Stavo facendo tipo un aggiornamento, visto che non ho mai seguito la Formula 1.
As Albon manages to get past the Mercedes. This is the run down towards turn 7, and that is how he managed to get past the Ferrari. Seems that he switched his tyres on a little bit better than the two around him.
Max Verstappen's asked a really valid question. Why haven't they enabled DRS?
I'm not sure they ever enabled DRS when you're on intermediate.
Allora, mi spiegate cosa vuol dire adesso questo cronometrino vicino al nome di Leclerc? Che vuol dire? Che sta facendo? Certo, certo, Jack, infatti come quella di prima, che Wolf ha scritto che quella lì era una pista adatta alle moto e non alle macchine. Si correva lì a causa Covid. Giro veloce. Ah, che l'ha fatto velocemente. Anzi, no, aspetta, giro veloce che vuol dire? Cioè, in che senso? Che lui ha fatto il giro più veloce in tutta la gara. Ah, ok. Ok, è stato il più veloce a fare il giro, chiaro.
It's and wet. Oh, look at that.
Here we go.
There's a chance for Max Verstappen.
Because Sergio Perez didn't get out of that little chicane very well at all, and Verstappen is hot on his tail, and Perez keeps ahead by a metre through turn 11. And Verstappen goes wide and spins as well. He got caught up by a metre through that little chicane very well at all, and Verstappen is hot on his tail, and Perez keeps ahead by a metre through turn 11. And Verstappen goes wide and spins as well. He got caught up behind the rear wing of Sergio Perez, and that has proved very costly indeed. He's avoided the barriers, but his teammate Alex Albon now cruises past and goes into third place, and Verstappen through the mud back onto the track again has lost the podium place and also lost 4th and 5th to Vettel and Hamilton.
Ok.
Frustration coming through there for Max Verstappen. That not the smartest thing I've ever seen him do.
No.
Però guarda adesso come va.
Bottas.
He's going to want to forget this weekend.
At least his third spin today, isn't it?
He is going to want to forget this weekend as quickly as
Tutti
possible.
si girano.
Here's Lando Norris on George Russell. 11th place up for grabs with this move, and he sends one down the inside, bounces off the Williams, and manages to squeeze himself up into 11th.
Didn't watch me off the road. Yeah, saw that.
Huh.
We're watching Carlos Sainz, who's gaining on Daniel Ricciardo at the moment. And Daniel Ricciardo not having the best of times through that little chicane out of turn 10 and 11. Carlos Sainz ahead.
Posso dire che la parte più figa sono i sorpassi.
Sainz moves himself up into 6th place, and in the end the lack of grip that the Renault was suffering made it a lot easier for Sainz than he first thought it might be.
come li fanno più che altro, che riescono a capire qual è il momento giusto.
A lot of people into the pits for new intermediates, 4 seconds a lap quicker than everybody else on the new intermediates, and the new inters go on. It's a clean pit stop. Oh no, there's a problem on the right hand side. That's what you didn't need, Seb, but he's away again.
And that's Alex Albon, who has spun around. Talking of costly incidents, how costly is that going to be for Alex Albon? Lewis Hamilton moves into 3rd place. So, new set of intermediate tyres go on for Lance Stroll. Good pit stop from the Racing Point crew, 3.2 seconds, and he'll be back out into the race. Sorted it all out.
Hamilton
There's Verstappen coming through
recuperando bene.
Lance Stroll. So Stroll has pitted there for a 2nd time and is now behind Max Verstappen. Hamilton, by not pitting, really catching up to Sergio Perez now.
Where this plays into Verstappen.
Però vedi Max qua è il terzo adesso.
As if the next transition, that wins him back his pit stop effectively, doesn't it?
Here goes Hamilton on Sergio Perez. He's got DRS. Hamilton is going to make a move into turn 12. Lewis Hamilton.
Però qua cosa c'entra? Primo, secondo, terzo, quarto, se lui ha già fatto 31 giri. Tutti devono completare 58, giusto? Non sto capendo. Lui ne ha fatti 26. O sono quelli che mancano? Sono i giri che ha percorso la gomma che ha su adesso. Ah, hai capito? Figa, ma quante cose c'è da sapere? Chiaro, 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 ok.
Hamilton is going to make a move into
e quanti giri riescono a fare in totale con le stesse gomme? Cioè ogni quanti giri devono cambiarle? Più giri hai sulle gomme poi vai piano. Dipende dalla gomma. Non c'è obbligatorio tipo ogni tot giri cambiarle per forza. Più è soft meno sono i giri, ok.
Behind Charles Leclerc, the 2 Ferraris now ahead of the one-time race leader.
Ok, dipende. Chiaro. Dipende dal pilota e dalla gomma e dalla temperatura e dalla pista.
Sebastian Vettel, he's got his teammate, and Charles Leclerc moves up into 4th place.
Hamilton is now a pit stop clear of Max Verstappen.
Pit stop clear of Charles Leclerc now, because Leclerc has just got past Max Verstappen.
Leclerc gira sempre tipo
39 laps Hamilton's had
sempre,
those tires.
avrò visto 3 gare. Però da quello che ho notato è sempre lì. Terzo, quarto.
Over to the left, realized that the McLaren was there and he couldn't, and Alex Albon has conceded 5th place then. Well, there's a set of inters that just aren't working whatsoever as Lance Stroll goes off the track. Lando Norris gets past the man who started on pole, moves up into 8th place.
Dipende dal vento, dall'auto, dipende da che parte pende.
The World Championship record is equalled. Lewis Hamilton wins the Turkish Grand Prix and is a 7-time champion of the world.
Delight in the Hamilton side of the garage. Look at this little battle.
Questa è la gara finale del campionato del 2020? C'è tutto 7-time champion? No, non era quella finale, ok.
Charles Leclerc locks up on Sergio Perez. He was trying a move to get 2nd place in this race. Perez comes back at him. Sebastian Vettel comes back at Charles Leclerc.
Ma l'ha superato!
For the 3rd time
ma è un babbano!
And is a 7-time champion of the world.
Delight in the Hamilton side of the garage. Look at this little battle. Charles
Leclerc locks up on Sergio Perez. He was trying a move to get 2nd place in this race. Perez comes back at him. Sebastian Vettel comes back at Charles Leclerc. Sergio Perez, for the 3rd time in his Formula 1 career, can see the checkered flag and takes 2nd place in a race. The checkered flag and takes 2nd place in a race. Sergio Perez on the podium. Sebastian Vettel is back on the podium, and Charles Leclerc,
si è fatto superare alla fine,
in his sights, has to settle for 4th.
Thank you so much, guys. That's for all the kids out there who dream the impossible. You can do it too, man. I believe in you.
Non è vero! Devi devi essere straricco per farlo, abbiamo capito. Cioè, se uno vuole far parte della Formula 1, col cazzo. Ok che fa tutti i discorsi motivazionali fighi, però non è vero.
Guys, thank you so much everyone for your support.
Just take a moment to think about what this man has achieved in this sport. He is the greatest of all time. Statistically, he can share that with Michael Schumacher in terms of championships, but he's made his mark on this sport in such an impressive way.
Figo. Bella questa gara, interessante. Hamilton era quello povero? Vabbè, come ha fatto i soldi? Come me lo spiega? GB 2020. Team sbagliano i calcoli con la durata delle gomme che iniziano ad esplodere negli ultimi giri. Cosa?